Welcome to Coffee and Candor. This is Amber,
Chris,
Ross,
and Brandy.
And this show we're going to talk about the documentary "The Family I Had."
Woo.
Yeah.
that was something.
Yeah, like I said, we y'all left, and I finished cleaning the kitchen up, and I looked at Ross. I was like, "Are you sleepy?" He was like, "No, not really." And I was like, "Me either." I figure I'll be sleepier in the morning, so let's go ahead and do our homework. So we did. And we were like, what? Because like I said, I had seen a Dr. Phil or
I
whatever.
think I saw that with you.
Because it happened in 2007, so I remember.
Yeah, but there was a lot I hadn't seen. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened, I believe it was 2007.
It was 2007.
And
So go ahead and tell everybody what happened.
that's what I'm trying to do.
That's a good idea.
She's going to kill you.
Probably.
So, this lady, she had two kids, a 13-year-old boy and a
4-year-old girl.
4-year-old
Ella.
girl.
What? Paris and Ella.
Paris and
Yeah.
Ella. Ella was the girl, Paris is the girl.
Yeah.
And she worked, I don't know if it was a bar or a restaurant or something, and she had to work that night. So she called her babysitter. She did everything she was supposed to do. Called her babysitter. It was around midnight. The police showed up at her work, and she went to the manager's office, and they said, I thought this was really messed up. They said, your daughter's been injured.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh my God, where is she? She needs her mother. We can't do that. Well, why not? She needs me. She's dead.
Yeah, that was...
Why would you tell
Why
the
would
mom
you give her
she's
hope
injured?
and then take it away? I thought that was wrong, too.
So then she was like, oh my God, where's my son? Is he okay? And they said, they had him. And what happened was, somehow the 13-year-old convinced the babysitter to go home early. And she did. It's a crappy babysitter.
Yeah.
And he ended up stabbing his little sister
17 times.
17 times.
Yeah.
That
He
once
claims-
might have been an accident.
He claims that I guess he was sleeping or something, woke up, said he was hallucinating.
That she was a demon.
That she was a demon.
But he's since come back and said that was a lie himself. And he was like, no.
Yeah, no, I'm just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why I did.
And the 911, he called 911 after. I don't know how long he waited. But he called 911 and said, I accidentally killed someone.
Or I think I killed her.
And then she said, who was it? My sister. Okay, she's still alive. No, I stabbed her a lot. Where is she stabbed? All over.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we need to perform CPR. No, she's dead. I know I killed her. And he kept saying, no. She's like, okay, get her off the bed.
Yeah.
Do 30 compressions. And he stopped, I think, about halfway. You could tell he just kind of dropped the phone and
He was
left.
just like, I'm done with this.
And so that's how the story started. And if someone wants to pick up,
And the mom said that he didn't even do CPR because she was face down.
Face down.
Yeah, later on, she said,
I guess that could have been, he could have rolled her over because he couldn't stand to look at her anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was thinking there could be more to that. You don't know that.
Let me just touching on that. I hope he sees her fucking face every night for the rest of his fucking life.
Absolutely. I mean, and y'all, her age when he killed her is right at where Mason's at now. And there was just something about her face. All I could see was Mason. And it just made me so sick. And it just, that innocent little, and like, I remember, the mom was describing her and, so much of the things she said about the little girl could have been about Mason, like, well, there's a lot of personality packed in that little body and all that stuff, and about, like, how opinionated and forceful personality. And I just thought, how bad could a child have, like what, and I mean, I think, I don't know where you want to go with this, but there were certain things that stood out to me.
well, my overall opinion of the documentary pissed me off.
It made me angry.
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole thing, it tried to make you feel sorry for the boy, which, I'm sorry,
And even
that's
the
not
mom,
gonna happen.
it tried to make you feel sorry for her, and I understand she's a victim too, but she has, to me, has a lot of culpability.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Let before we get to the boy, let's talk about the mom. You know what? Let's talk about the grandma. Let's start there.
Yeah, because it starts with
because
her.
the grandma killed her husband. She's been married fucking times.
Yeah,
killed one of her husbands.
She was accused of killing
Oh
her
no,
husband.
I'm sorry. She was acquitted, but basically admitted it on the damn documentary.
Yeah, she said I didn't have a business
To manipulate
drivers or a
to
jury.
manipulate, or a jury to manipulate.
And then she
looks right at the
dead
camera.
at that camera like, that's right, bitches. And you can't do nothing because of double jeopardy.
Yep, and so there's that. The mom, who has a name, but I don't fucking know what it is, like Chastity or some shit.
Charity.
Charity.
I thought Charity was, the mom, not the grandma.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
She's a fucking idiot, too. Now she has 3 kids by three different fathers.
Yeah.
Well, she said she wanted to be a single parent.
None of them are in the picture. And what she said was...
They're all major losers.
Because she has a problem...
What'd she say?
She
like
said the only
compromising.
Compromising, yeah. It was that's what being an adult is, you retarded bitch.
Yeah.
She wants things her way.
Especially when it comes to my kids, I'm thinking...
Yeah, because that worked out
this
so
was
well.
the same bitch. She said that, and all I could think of was, oh yeah. Well, what about... And I'm not making any excuses for this boy, but he already had personality issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had an IQ. He has an IQ of like 142. That's a really high IQ.
That might impress some people, but
I mean, that's pretty high.
that's about what the average is at this table.
Well, I understand that, but that is not the average in the world.
No, God, no, it's not.
Whoop, something happened. Okay.
Yeah, you were pulling the thing there.
It's always Brandy.
It is.
Yep.
We're gonna let it go though.
So, okay, you've got this kid. He's got some personality issues. He comes from a real fucked up, like, background. Like, grandma's fucked up, mama's fucked up.
Yeah, like ethics and morals probably weren't the highest priorities.
And it seemed like there was not a lot of stability. Like, even in the... Because they said something about, him and the little girl would go... Grandma for a while, mama for a while. Grandma just kind of ping-ponging back and forth. Then...
And mama had drug issues,
And that's
too.
what I was getting to.
Oh, sorry.
Mama... All
Grandma
of a sudden,
and mama.
Yeah. But at the time, 6 months before Ella was killed, Mama decided to go off the wagon. And I mean, I realize it's not that cut and dry. I understand.
Right.
But I don't care. Well, I don't, because she was a parent.
Yeah, no, I get it.
She decided that she couldn't deal anymore, and she went off the wagon. And she said on the thing, she basically checked out, and he was doing the parenting.
Yeah.
He was flying the ship, and she was just left it on autopilot for 6 months. And
when you're that old, a lot of shit can happen in 6 months. When you're any age, I guess a lot.
But when you're 13, 6 months can feel like
an eternity. Yeah, definitely.
A lifetime.
Oh, absolutely.
And so much is chaotic. I mean, your hormones, your everything's just so much more, so magnified. And I'm sure this kid felt frustrated.
Oh, definitely.
He felt saddled with a little sibling. I'm not saying he didn't love her at some point. People kill people they love all the time. They flip shit and go crazy. And but I can't help but think, if this didn't happen, would that little child be alive today? If he hadn't had that horrible burden placed. And again, I'm not making excuses.
They also said that he tried to stab her once, and they took him
the mom?
to They took him to a place in Wichita Falls, my hometown.
Mm-hmm. And
they said he has homicidal tendencies, and they wanted to do treatment. And she said no, and took him back home.
Yeah.
All within that window.
And that was it was the year before, but I don't know,
it was within the 12-month period, because it was when the little girl was 3.
It was the year before. It wasn't within the year, I think.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
It was when the little girl was in her third year.
Third year, yeah.
And she died in her 4th year.
Right.
So, I mean, this was all... Okay, that to me, laying it out like that just boggles the mind more. So you got this kid that's fragile. Really, really fragile. And so you just check out and leave him in charge of this. They say he's dangerous, and you're like, oh...
Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
Whatever. So yeah, I'm not making excuses for this little son of a bitch, but goddamn, did he ever have a shot?
Yeah.
Not with a parent and grandparent like that.
They even said, before before Ella was born, he was different. Everybody could tell he was different. The grandma saw it, the mom saw it. He would bang his head against the wall till it bled.
if you just let him do that enough, he'll stop.
He
When he passes
didn't,
Somebody in
out.
my family did
he
that.
didn't really
Really?
show his show
They
or
stopped
share.
eventually, though, right? When they passed out? I'm sorry.
Show or share his emotions.
Yeah, he was very closed off.
And then he was pretty pissed when she got pregnant.
Yeah. But I mean,
And it seemed to change when she was born, but I wonder if he was just hiding that.
like was he like this is how I'm supposed to be?
Yeah.
You know, because they say he's diagnosed as a sociopath. Sociopaths do that. They're like, this is, I don't understand this behavior, but this
What
is
did
how
they
I'm
say
supposed
he
to
was?
act.
I know his dad was.
They
Because they kept saying he doesn't have any mental illness.
Even though
he kept saying that.
yeah, even though mental illness runs in his family.
Yeah.
Not even mental sociopathy runs in his family.
I think the grandma's a sociopath.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah,
and,
when
and
she
the
was
mom
like,
too.
if people could see the thoughts in my head, I was like,
Okay, well I say that.
Okay, speaking of her, let me ask you this. Okay, I don't know if y'all realize
She reminded
this or
me of
not.
somebody in your
Yes,
family.
I know. I don't know if y'all realize this or not, but her company, Bennett Trucking, that she kept talking about, at one point, Pat Salmon Trucking here in Arkansas,
Yeah, like North Little Rock.
and Bennett Trucking were the only two contractors for the U.S. Postal
Oh, wow.
Service.
So we're talking
They did all
lots
the
of money.
long haul mail carrying. So I mean, they had the whole United States split between them. So we're talking a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money to
Dude.
throw around.
You think she bought her way out of that conviction?
Yes, I do.
yep.
I mean, that's
Well,
insane.
did you hear the part where? Because I know you were kind of doing other things too. Did you hear the part about where she said the husband she killed was part of the Georgia
Yes.
mob?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the smile on her face when
Yeah.
she said that, like she's proud of it.
Or
Georgia
like
mob.
like look at us. You know, I don't know. She was just,
That's why I was like, did you see that smile she made?
she was all about the smirk.
Yeah.
And so there was just
I feel sorry for the redheaded girl.
yeah,
that's
I like the
Yeah, wow.
normal
That
daughter.
was like,
But like the grandma was saying, we all manipulate each other.
yeah.
I'm like, that's not
That- yeah, that's
normal
not
or healthy.
right.
You know, it's not something to be giggling about.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Morals and ethics don't seem
Yeah,
like they're put at a premium in that family,
And like,
and certainly not integrity.
So, I mean, I really don't. The mom, she wasn't mad because he was locked up. She's mad because he's not getting the help he needs.
like
What
I-
help
I,
would that be?
I don't know. I'm not a medical professional, so I don't know what help that is. But when she said if he does anything from here on out, it's Texas's fault.
yeah,
No,
I
no,
caught
no.
that
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I was
I
like,
heard that.
So,
No.
and I
What
could
now?
I could be wrong about this because I am not a licensed psychiatrist. However, I dare say the only help you can give to a sociopath is to manage him.
Yeah.
There's no treatment for that. You know, it's kind of like, help them stay the course so they don't kill someone.
Therapy and
Yeah,
medicine.
And
there's only
the majority
and
of that
hopefully
is.
they don't have
But here's the thing: I would think, I don't know. Again, I don't know, but I would think that if you are on some sort of antipsychotic type medicine, you probably can't be in Gen Pop.
yeah, no.
I would think you would need to be in, and I know on Thorazine you can't, because that just puts people into a walking coma.
Yeah.
But which for him might be the best fucking thing, and his mom and his grandma. But I would think that if you were on some sort of psychoactive drug like that, you would have to be in a mental institution. You know.
one would think, but at the
But again, I don't know.
yeah, and I mean, that was like her. I just loved how she was like, it'll be their fault. Wait a minute.
That's not how that works.
Dial it back, bitch. The crime he already committed, by that logic,
It's her fault.
your
is
fault.
your fault.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you said he didn't need the help that the experts said.
Yep.
And then the little girl died. So now you're using that same
And the
logic.
whole time they kept going, they flopping back and forth. I'm
Well,
like,
nobody
everything would contradict.
nobody in that family would take responsibility for anything. Nobody.
You know, it was her fault. Just like how proud she was. Like we talk about when the little Ella went to visit the grandma before she died. And she's like, well, Mama, I don't know. She may hate you, but I just love you. And she thought that was so cute. And I thought, y'all don't know how fucked up it is that you had those conversations
they're
with
putting
a
these
3-year-old.
adult issues onto
Yeah, exactly.
a baby.
Your drama shouldn't You know, she shouldn't even know about all that.
No.
Well, and
Not at 3.
When
for sure.
when the people in Wichita Falls said he needed whatever help, as soon as she said, "Oh no, we're not going to do that," they should have involuntarily committed him.
Yeah.
They should have had her.
yeah.
They should have had her parental rights
I don't know how the
suspended.
laws